Okay, good morning everybody. So I've decided after watching the BBC Horizon video to do the 3-day, 4-night, 3-day fast, and the idea is that this lowers something called IGF-1, which and increases growth hormone, basically good for repair, and obviously going to lose a little bit of weight, and good for starting my sort of health. And then the idea is also that what I'm going to try and do after that is do some kind of intermittent fasting, maybe the 5-2 diet. Seems to be the one that I should be able to maintain. So the original 3-day, 4-night fast is going to be tough, and I am very hungry. I've already had black coffee this morning. Apparently I'm allowed black coffee, black tea, obviously water, and I think I'm allowed a little bit of soup, like half a can of soup or something each day, which I need to research quickly later on today to find out exactly what I'm allowed. But on the BBC Horizon programme, he had some kind of soup, which I'm not sure what it was. So I'm quite nervous because I do love my food. I'm very hungry already. It's 23 minutes past 8 on a Monday morning, Monday the 18th of June 2018, and I'm just about to go into a meeting with one of my favourite clients, a guy called Mike Halliday at UTC Reading in the UK here in Berkshire. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so here I am. Time is 2:30, same day, Monday, and having a meeting with Mike this morning. Really good. Had a couple of coffees, black coffee with him. That was great. Then I had to get petrol on the way back to the office. I'm back in the office in Basingstoke, and so I gotta say I'm feeling pretty hungry. I'm feeling pretty weak. I'm not feeling very clear-headed. And I went to get petrol, and there's just so much food in there. So I didn't buy any food, so that was good. And it's now 2:30. Feeling pretty wobbly, to be honest. So anyway, I looked up on the internet and researched about getting whether I could have this soup, and it seems that on the BBC Horizon programme, he had a cup of soup, or they called it a cup of soup, and it was about 50 calories. So I don't have any cup of soups, poor preparation probably from my part. So I do have some tin soup in the cupboard, and each can is about 200 calories. So I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is I've got some stuff to do tonight. I'm going to do a course this evening, and I'm going to try and hold out till about 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to have a can of soup. So it's about 200 calories, because I genuinely don't think I'm going to make it. I really am quite wobbly and weak, and I'm going to have a cup of hot black tea or something, but it's tough. Okay, so it's now I'm not really sure actually, 5 o'clock on Monday the 18th. So in the Horizon programme, BBC Horizon programme, the guy there, Michael Thingamajiggy, says, that's cool, hunger comes in waves, and that's all good, and you just ride the wave and you get through it. Okay, so I'm afraid that's just really not true for me. I've been brutally hungry all day. So I have been drinking black tea with a little bit of sweetener, I think it's supposed to be stevia, but I didn't have any, so forget it. This is my first one, so let's see how it goes. And I have basically just been sort of caffeinating my way through the afternoon. Not good, and I think possibly you can hear in the background there is a microwave going, and I am having some soup. I'm having some lentil and vegetable soup. It's 190 calories, so that's what I'm going to eat, and then I'm going off to I've got a course this evening, and I'm hoping that will just sustain me through the course and through the night. And then the glorious thing is tomorrow morning I have a meeting with a client at 7 o'clock in the morning, so which I'm doing a presentation to all their staff, and I'm hoping I'm going to be on good form for it. Plus I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so it's not been great. I've been waiting for the wave of hunger to pass, and it hasn't. So today has not been enjoyable, but we'll see. Maybe tomorrow, maybe okay. So here I am in the beautiful historic town of Hungerford, just nipped down to the canal to get a little bit of quiet from the road. The road is quite noisy, and I woke up this morning feeling pretty good. It's Tuesday. A little bit of a description of what happened last night. Wow, so I went to my course in Basingstoke, and it was pretty good because I had some soup, had some lentil and vegetable soup, and felt pretty good. I got through the course, no problem at all. Got to about 8 o'clock in the night, everything okay. Got home, everything okay. I did, in the end though, I decided that I was going to have some sweet tea. So just a big pint of tea with some honey, just a little bit of honey, and some vitamin C, and just a general vitamin. So I was feeling pretty rough, and by the time I got to bed, absolutely hanging hungry, not feeling great at all. Barely remember really going to bed, to be honest. So yeah, so that wasn't great. So I've woken up this morning and I feel really good. I feel really bright and breezy, really good. Really enjoying, feel quite vibrant, and got a good night's sleep, which was good, which I hadn't had the night before, which I didn't think helped yesterday. So I'm a little bit hungry. It's now about 20 to 7. Meeting starts at 7, so I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm feeling good for the meeting. I'll grab a coffee beforehand, and I'm looking forward to the day. And we'll see if today can be a little less stressful. Yesterday was pretty bad. Didn't enjoy yesterday at all. Yeah, it's very nice, very British, lovely quaint little green just tucked away nicely. That's the Hungerford Club there. No idea what that is, but it looks very lovely. So one of the things on my course last night was people were saying, oh, you're going to lose muscle mass, you're going to go into starvation mode, you're going to get ill, 3 days just seems way too long, that's just crazy, you're going to be sick. So as far as I'm aware, from what I've researched over a number of last year or so, my belief is that the body doesn't go into starvation mode for about sort of 3 to 4 days, so the whole sort of 3-day fast should be fine. And in terms of muscle mass, well, I'm not really an Olympic athlete. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm trying to compete in any kind of athletic competition. So as far as I'm aware, that really shouldn't be such a big deal for someone like me. I'm looking for for health, for lean, anti-inflammatory, just lose a few pounds, get my IGF-1 levels down so that I go into repair rather than growth. And so I'm not convinced that the whole sort of losing muscle mass A, will happen, or B, is such a big deal for someone like myself. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sort of proactively research those things and see if I am wrong on those, and I will report back. So end of day 2, Tuesday the 19th of June 2018. Started off a great morning. Felt good this morning. Went to my client meeting in Hungerford. Had a great meeting. Went as well as it could have done. Got back. Been pretty unproductive today, but part of that is because I started worrying about a few things. I went, as I said in my previous clip, I went last night on a course, and it's around health and nutrition and stuff and fitness. So had quite a few people giving me the whole, you'll lose muscle mass, your metabolism will slow down, and I'm thinking, I'm sure I've read somewhere that that's a bit of a myth. So got a little bit distracted with a few videos on YouTube. I might share some of those links down below or on the page, however, wherever this goes. And I just wanted to really clarify that I'm very pleased to say that all the stuff that I've been researching today absolutely confirms that all the latest research says, you know, that your metabolism is fine. 3 or 4 days is fine. Maybe after 72 hours your body starts to change, but actually during the first 1, 2, 3 days of fasting, your metabolism speeds up, so that's good. Secondly, I felt a lot less wobbly and just incapable and uncoordinated today. I've just literally had it's 4:30, about half an hour ago I had a tin of lentil soup, and what I'll do later is I will do a sweet tea with a bit of honey and a vitamin pill and some vitamin C, just to stay healthy. I can't afford really for anything to go wrong work wise, so I need to stay on top of everything. Apart from that, I felt pretty good today, and the other worry that everyone kept saying, oh, you'll lose muscle mass. Absolute rubbish. Within 2 to 3 days there's just not enough time for you to lose that much muscle mass. Even if I lost a little bit, I'm not too worried, because I'm not trying to be an athlete or anything. But even if I did lose a little bit, hey, you know, once you've lost the fat, go down the gym. As long as your metabolism stays fine, it's all right. So you're not going to lose muscle mass. I'm not going to slow down my metabolism. I feel a lot better, and I was thinking earlier, do you know what, I'm just going to do the 2 days. I thought, you know, 3 days is quite a lot. There is some science which says once you get up to 96 hours of fasting, you know, beyond 72, then potentially your metabolism could slow down. I definitely don't want that to happen. However, one of the key reasons I'm doing this is I really want to reduce my IGF-1, and which is the thing that Michael Mosley was talking about in Eat Fast, Live Longer, and quite a lot of other people have said really the reduction in IGF-1 really only occurs on the 3rd day or after, so, and that's one of the main reasons I'm doing it. So I'm going to kick into the Wednesday, and I am going to carry on doing it. Now I'm really lucky. Tomorrow I've got a full day for a client that's sort of 8 until 6 p.m. 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 p.m. However, both my key client contacts are away, so I'm going to work from the office, which in reality does give me a little bit of, you know, I can tailor my day a bit better rather than being, you know, on site at a client, so I can be a little bit more relaxed. And I think on 3rd day of fast, that's quite that's a little bit lucky, I think, because I think tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty mega hungry. The other thing I've managed to do today is I have managed to do a small little bit of light weights. Just wanted to keep things moving, just a few bicep curls and stuff, just to keep the whole body sort of energized, because I've been sat down for a long time researching these things. So now, of course, I've got involved in that. Now I've got to get on with some client work, but I'm pleased to say I'm going to hit the 3 days. I really think I'm going to hit the 3 days, and today's been really good. So day 3 of my 3-day, 4-night fast, and I have to say, actually, I think it's gone pretty well. Today I haven't done too many videos because I've been really concentrating on trying to deliver some client work. Yesterday got sucked into researching things, and today I have a commitment on Wednesdays for a client, so I had to make sure I deliver for that. But I wanted to, the great thing about today, it's about 4 o'clock on the Wednesday the 20th. I think the key thing for me is that my body has settled into some kind of routine, which is really quite amazing for me, that we can survive on quite a very few amount of calories. So the only thing that's happened for me today is the onset of hunger pangs have been a lot less. I haven't had that horrible wobbliness, lack of coordination. I haven't had any. I've had one sort of hunger panic where my body has said, feed me now, but apart from that, I've been pretty fine. There is a malaise of hunger, so I need to eat. My body is now saying, come on, you've got to eat something. So I am almost, it's almost like breathing. Sometimes I think, go to the fridge to get the bottle of cold water out. I've got some food in there, and almost your subconscious kicks in and reaches for the food. Have to really sort of stop yourself from grabbing something. So my body is definitely saying, could do with some food, but I'm determined to finish tonight, sleep through the night, and then eat in the morning. So a few things that I have been doing today, which I think have made it a lot easier. Well, first of all, I just think that the human body is quite amazing at adapting. But secondly, I've been definitely using caffeine as a way of keeping me up. I've been using cup of soups. So I have had a cup of soup earlier for lunch, which was quite nice. It's only 100 calories. That, as well as my newfound little weapon, which is a teaspoon of Marmite into a large mug of hot water, and that seems to satisfy me from a hunger perspective. It's quite salty. I feel like I've had something to eat. Then I just need to make sure I stay hydrated, and then this evening I'll do the same as I've done the other 2 nights. I'll have a vitamin C, cod liver oil, supplements, and I think I should be able to get through the 3-day, 4-day diet. First day was pretty awful. It's amazing how much your body is so used to that, having food. Mine definitely was. Today, 3 days in, I'm actually feeling okay, and I think the word I use is this malaise of hunger. It's not a panicking hunger, it's not a debilitating hunger. It's a bit distracting, and it's there in the background, but it's able to be managed with fluids, soup, and this mug of Marmite. I've looked it up, it's only 12 calories, so I'm pretty happy with that. What was happening before, we don't have any sweeteners at home, so I was actually having tea, and I was putting honey, or I was actually putting a couple of, I had a teaspoon of sugar and stuff, which completely, for me, negates the whole thing of eliminating out the carbs, and honey and sugar are rapid absorption carbs, so I kind of felt that wasn't going very well. So today I am very pleased to say that I'm going to get to the end of the 3 days, no problem at all now on the Wednesday. I feel like I could go again. I could do another day on the Thursday. I'm not going to though. I've got client stuff to do tomorrow, which requires me to walk a considerable distance, so I'm not going to challenge myself another day. Plus, all the research that I've been reading says that after the 72 hours, 90 so hours, your body does start adapting. Now, whether my body has already started adapting, and that's why I'm feeling less sort of food anxious. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do the final night and I'm pretty pleased. So here I am on the top of the roof of the car park in Basingstoke. Fantastic Basinggrad there in the background. I have managed to do it. It's 8:25 on Wednesday night. I have finished my course this evening, so I managed to get through that by drinking a load of sort of Marmite drink, and I've got a big bottle of water in the car, so that will keep me going to get home. I'm exceptionally hungry now. I really am very hungry. Maybe it's because I know it's near the end, so I'm thinking of food. A lot of people on the course actually bring food in as well, which doesn't help. So look, I'm going home, I'm going to have a cup of tea, I'm going to get an early night, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to have a nice breakfast. The great thing is, I'm not actually craving a massive, huge, full English cooked breakfast or anything crazy like that. Literally, I think it's just going to be a case of, I want something nice, but I don't think I could actually stomach a massive cooked breakfast, which is probably a good thing.